That's what's going to happen. That's the
Yeah,
end
it's your
game.
classic. It's classic wrestling 101.
Right. It's not like
The
we haven't
good
seen
guy.
this shit before. You know,
Exactly.
it seems like, oh, if it was any other company, not mentioning any names, I think people would be okay with it. But it's WWE, it's Baron Corbin, and that's where the backlash begins. Because look, I'll admit, I'm kind of getting tired of this feud. Roman Reigns and Baron Corbin have been feuding for quite some time now. I'm ready for Roman Reigns to move on. And I know that Roman Reigns is going to be getting into the title picture very, very soon. I'm not against it. I'm not upset like a lot of people on Twitter are because you already starting to see it. Oh, Roman Reigns, blah 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 blah. Roman Reigns hasn't had a title match in I don't know how long. Hasn't been in the title picture, and
Since he's been back,
he
I don't think
he hasn't
he's
even
that.
touched a title picture in forever. And it will be refreshing to finally see him back in the number one contender spot whenever that shall be. Maybe Royal Rumble, maybe before then, who knows? But it's gonna happen, folks. Just get ready for it. And I'm okay with it. I feel like you are too, Dave. I know we in the past have been kind of critical of Roman Reigns, but the way they have booked him since his return, I think has been fantastic. He's helped put people over. He's had pretty good matches since he's been back. I have no complaints if they want to give Roman Reigns a world title match at WrestleMania or Royal Rumble. I have no issues with that. The issue with
Um,
this is I think they have ran this feud to the ground. And I think maybe that has a little bit of people kind of being negative towards this feud already without even or getting being negative to what happened last night with the dog food. I I couldn't believe like some of the comments that I was reading about the ending to SmackDown. Oh, this SmackDown was going so good, and then they brought out the dog food. Really? That ruined SmackDown for you? I don't understand the backlash the dog food segment got. What about you, Dave?
yeah, I didn't understand it at all. To me, I'm watching this and I'm seeing people complain about it. I was gonna write something like when you were talking about it, and I just said tonight will be fun reviewing SmackDown. I just had a whole thing right. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait till tonight because it's funny to me that everyone's like complaining how bad this was and terrible, and it's like it's pro wrestling 101 right here. You have your baby face get humiliated and
Mm-hmm.
destroyed
Right.
by your top heel right now on SmackDown. It's debatable, but I guess you could say, other than the Fiend, I guess it's different territories, but still, he's one of your top heels on SmackDown against one of your top guys or top dog. And now TLC, or even next week on SmackDown, TLC more than likely he's gonna destroy Baron Corbin, and that's gonna be your payoff. Your babyface gets his comeback,
Yeah, and people are
and
going to
that's
be
what it's
going
gonna
crazy
be.
for him beating up Baron Corbin. That's the objective. The
Yeah.
objective is to get Baron. I think Roman Reigns is over still. He still gets booed
Oh yeah,
every.
he's getting cheered.
He does get booed, yes, but not as bad as he used to. And this is another way to get him up on the ladder of getting to that title. And
You know what?
no, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, no, finish.
I
Go
was
ahead.
just saying this was this was funny to me. I tweeted this last night because I wanted to check out how 205 Live was going to start, and I was like, are they going to have Roman Reigns handcuffed while they're wrestling or something? That would have been funny to me if they're just having their matches on 205 Live and Roman's still just hanging there. But yeah, they got him out. But
Oh,
still, I thought
Mr.
it was funny.
AEW going off in the chat saying they just poured dog food onto their FOTC. What does the hell does that mean? You're asking me to abbreviate that? You're crazy. You know how dumb I am. And they have a fat fuck clown parroting around the ugliest thing on the planet as a title. You cannot tell me this show is not for 8-year-olds. I wish I could see the collective facepalm of Fox execs after watching this garbage. Who am I kidding like they watch this nonsense? Wow.
If
Wow.
AEW did it, it'd be the greatest thing ever. Because everyone would
It-
love it. If MJF was doing this to Cody, they would love it.
oh, I see. I agree with you. Well, I don't know if they would love it, but he would definitely be getting heat for it. And then Baron Corbin
Yeah,
gets the opposite. Absolutely.
And those ratings were like what, a 2.4, I think last night they got 2.4 million people watched this. They had a 2.5 in the first hour and like a 2.3 or 2.4 in the second hour. So they're loving those ratings. And other than that football game last night, they were the number one show.
But Dave, it was Utah versus Oregon. Two teams that are not,
Yeah, I know
well-known
that,
college
but it's
teams,
still
Dave. I'm just saying
people are gonna watch.
that's what
It's
people are gonna say.
football.
That's what people are gonna say,
It's football
If it
though.
was
People love football.
Alabama or if it was LSU and Georgia, there's no way that you know how people are. You just know how the wrestling fans work those days. It's just weird how people try
I
to
know it
swing
doesn't count.
things. Go ahead.
This doesn't count because it's not Wednesday and it's not AEW, but they're winning in their demo. But it doesn't count because it's not AEW. Meltzer would say, "Oh well, NXT didn't win the demo." So, but they don't talk about the demo on Fridays, but only on Wednesdays.
I saw Mr. Marion Watson go off on about that. He was not happy how they, even though he's not the champ, everybody knows he's still the number one guy, says Kokina. That's very true. They needed something to get everyone emotionally invested in the Roman and Corbin match because no one cared about it before. Thank you, Bill. Thank you for seeing the bright picture there. That is why they're trying to get. They knew this feud is kind of growing still. And it was. You had the damn dog mascot. And it kind of, after that, it just kind of was just sizzling away. They had Survivor Series. Nothing was growing out of that. This was to get you back to hating Baron Corbin. And to cheer for Roman Reigns on Sunday night. And fuck, it may have worked. It might actually work because people hate Baron Corbin so damn much, they want to see him get his ass kicked. Right?
Yeah, and this added to it because
Face
really
of the
they
company.
were
Thank
fighting.
you, I'm stupid. I'm just dumb.
They were really fighting or having their matches because of the Survivor Series thing, and that was like, okay, so let's give them something to fight about, and now it's because he got humiliated, and they talked about his family. And it seems like a trend in the WWE lately. They have to bring in families and wives and stuff.
Oh, here's another thing that I did not care for, and I'm going to get to, it's more about what people have said.
Yeah, I know. I agree
Saying
with
the
you.
Bray Wyatt and Miz feud is a romance love triangle. Are you fucking dumb? This is not a love triangle storyline. This is not Bray Wyatt wanting Maurice. This is Bray Wyatt wanting to take over Miz's family. It's not that he wants to have sex with Maurice. But he's an evil, evil man. He wants to take over his family. It's not he wants to go and take Maurice and be married to her. Like,
it's mind games.
It's him fucking with the Miz. Like, I saw all these people. They have so many love triangle storylines in the WWE. What? I only see one. And that's Rusev, Bobby Lashley, and Lana. Not Bray Wyatt and the Miz. Like, god damn it. Sorry. Ranting a little bit, but it's just the truth. I'm not trying to say that people are not allowed to have their own opinion, but be smart about it. Like,
yeah, I mean, but it seems like every other storyline involves something to do with someone's wife or family. I get what people are saying, but there is nothing like that. It was just to get in the Miz's head and make him lose. That's what Brian does. Bray does. He gets in people's heads.
He's the master of mind games. He's the master
like the new Undertaker.
Yes, like exactly. It's not him wanting to take over the Miz's position as the daddy and the husband. It's just messing with him, messing with his mind, and that's what he's doing. He's taking over the Miz's. He's playing severe, huge, fucking mind games with the Miz, and it's working.
Yeah. And another thing that confused a lot of people with this storyline, like, why the fuck does the Miz care about Daniel Bryan? I mean, that's what's so weird too. It's like, I want Daniel Bryan. We need Daniel Bryan. Where is he?
Yeah, it's kind of and maybe there's another that was Sean Ross. Oh, that's who said it. Yeah, see, I remember.
Yeah, he said it too. Yeah, I seen something. I wasn't sure if he was talking about that storyline or if he was talking about the other one.
What's the other one? Oh, Drake. Oh my God.